Hello, so I'm Ben, I'm 16. I have a lot of aspirations for my life, a lot of pretty big, ambitious, some might say delusional aspirations for my life. You know, I've been doing the whole self-development thing for 2-3 years now. I've been lifting weights for 2-3 years, doing all that shit, and I figured I've been building this YouTube channel, which is about self-development and, you know, philosophy and fitness and stuff for, well, about a year. Actually, I think I've just passed my year anniversary of making videos. Pretty cool. That's a win. Anyway, I figured there's probably quite a lot of other people like me in various corners of the internet who are roughly my age and have roughly the same level of delusion, roughly the same level of ambition, sorry. And I figured it might be cool if I made a video which was a little bit of just like a life update and a bit like documenting where I'm at and where my head is at and the sort of things that I work on and the sort of things that I'm passionate about, things are my hobbies, the things that I'm potentially planning to turn into something hopefully successful and great one day. So yeah, that's what this video is going to be, if you're curious. If you are someone like me, you know, you relate to that kind of being quite young and having quite a lot of ambition, then I hope it'll be a very, very cool and very interesting video. So yeah, basically, I've not been killing it so much recently. I've been in a bit of a rut, as you might put it. And today I woke up, you know, I specifically went to bed really early yesterday night. I set out my goals for today. I woke up today and I'm like, fuck it, it's a reset day. So big room clean, tidy, organized, whatever. And basically I've been working on that wall. So that's what I want to show you first. So this is like the general kind of area I've been working on. There's my beautiful guitar. I got that fucking thing for $1.5 grand and it's a $3,000 guitar. So I'm very pleased with that. As my mic, I'm a rapper slash a singer slash a musician, whatever. Skateboard, which I barely use, to be honest. But basically the thing I just sat and did, I made a new habit tracker, which is just the most important things: so sleep, meditation, work. You know, I just caught a hernia actually from too much powerlifting, I think. So that exercise one is going to be looking a little bit something this month. I'll maybe have to start doing cardio. Anyway, I'm rambling, as I often do. This right here is, well, clue might be right there. It's called the Big Six. So these are the 6 things: diet, routine, water, exercise, hygiene, and sleep, that basically have the biggest impact on your physical and your mental health. Also, on my habit tracker, I have the goal of hitting 450 subscribers on this channel by May 8th, which is kind of scaring me a little bit because I'm definitely not really on track for that. And my actual goal, which I'll get into over here in a second, is 2,000 subscribers by the end of this year, which I'm very scared of because, well, I'm definitely not on track and I don't really know how I'm going to make that happen. But I figure if your goals don't at least make you a little anxious that you don't know how the fuck you're going to achieve them, then they're probably not big enough. And I often fall into the trap of setting really small goals and then I achieve them, but then I kind of am like, okay, I would have got that whether I tried or not. So that is forcing me into some actual action. There's like shit like this stuck up in my room. And there's something else over here that's very similar. Can become the best coach on the fucking planet. The reason I have stuff like that, so at this point in time, I don't have any goal of getting into politics. Like, not at all. So why do I have become the prime minister with a question mark on my wall? Well, it's to remind myself that if I wanted to make that happen, I believe in myself that I could. Anyway, I feel like that's fucking, I'm so proud of that mindset. Also, I do have a coaching client. Oh shit. This right here, this $50 note in my hand, has a lot of significance. So basically, dropped it. This is the first bit of money I've ever made from like an entrepreneurial kind of pursuit that I'm actually passionate about. I've made money washing cars and shit like that. That didn't count. This was like, I wanted to become a fitness coach. I did the marketing and shit for it, just in my school. Like I tried to actually sell it and I got a client who pays me $50 a week. And this is the first one that I made. So fuck this. Basically, I haven't shared that yet on this channel. I have a client who I'm coaching in the gym. And this is the first money I ever got paid for it. So I'm kind of making moves in a way now. It's not much, granted, but hey, so, you know, I could be the best coach on the fucking planet. I want that there, not because I want to really pursue fitness coaching for too much longer. honestly, I might look for like 1 or 2 more clients, and then at that point I'm kind of like, I want to do it to prove to myself I can, but I realized when I actually started doing it, wasn't really where my heart was at. But I have that there just to remind myself, like, hey, if that's a path you wanted to take, you could become the fucking greatest at it. This is cringe. I'm aware this is so fucking cringe, but I just wanted to say that. And also, it's just something I want to reinforce in my brain that, like, whatever I set my mind to, I believe in myself, that I just choose delusionally to back myself. This is that's like a personal creed I made to myself, and I got my sister who's into calligraphy to write that up for me. Yeah, anyway, this is just around making YouTube videos, like all the different things that I need to do, like basically to make videos that are worthy of this goal. Just little reminders. A lot of the time this is around production, so a lot of the big conceptual, like philosophical stuff around making videos isn't included there, but just in terms of the practical shit, like the actual scripting and editing and, you know, the way I speak and shit is kind of on there. This, again, is a quote from a guy called Angelo, who's basically my favorite fucking YouTuber of all time. Go subscribe to that guy. The line between grandeur and delusions of grandeur is just one good day. That is a quote that I try to live by, you know? So, say I decided I want to go all in on rap, right? So I think I'm not bad. Like, you know, I've made 2-3 songs now, and I perform them for some pretty judgy mates of mine who are like big hip hop fans, and they're like, bro, like that ain't bad. Like, obviously it's not great, but for someone who's just kind of getting into it, I like the stuff I make. I have a lot of fun doing it. So if I decided to go all in on being a rapper, it's like, and I had it in my head in the same way this like coaching stuff or the prime minister stuff is like delusional, to a point. Like, I have it the same way in my head in terms of like music, whether it was I want to become like a singer-songwriter or a rapper or whatever it is. The mindset is, the only difference between my delusions of grandeur and grandeur is one fucking song that pops off, or I perform at one random gig and then someone from a like big studio or something is there. Like, you need one good day. Sometimes it's just as simple as one breakthrough, one lucky break, one crack in the dam. If you keep throwing yourself at a dam over and over again, all you need is one crack until it all fucking crumbles, right? So that's a very motivating mindset for me. That's like, you know, you're gonna be told, and life is going to give you a lot of evidence that you're not going to make it and you're not going to be able to achieve the things you want to achieve. And generally, everyone's going to be right. But they have to be right every single time. You only have to be right once. I'm stealing quotes from Angelo here, so go check that guy out. It's fucking life-changing, brilliant videos. Basically, the person who inspired me to start making videos myself. Point is, that's a reminder to you. If you're like me, bro, it's one good day. You need one good day. You need one breakthrough. I need one video to pop off, right? I need to write one song that people like. Anyway, I feel like I'm coming across a lot more success bro and like kind of douchey than I really want to in this video. But since I'm talking about a topic which is a bit more... hang on, can I just put this here? I can. Since I'm talking about a topic that's a bit more like, oh, success, goals, achievement, whatever, like grind, bro, like whatever, it's gonna come across a bit douchey. But I would appreciate it if before you write me off as a dickhead, I am a dickhead, but before, like, what am I saying? Go check out some other videos. I promise I don't actually have a massive fucking stick up my ass. Well, maybe I do. Anyway, I just got this shirt, by the way. I don't know. I've been trying to like experiment with different styles and shit. This is like some like white pants and whatever. I bought this yesterday. I'll pop up another photo of a different fit, which is a completely different vibe that I got yesterday, which I really like. That one feels a little bit more authentic to me. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out my style, so I'm just trying shit. Wait, hang on. I just realized there's a big area that I didn't show anybody. Wait. This is the great desk. That is also, I'm proud to own that because it's the first big thing I ever like bought for myself. Like bookshelf, just some quotes and shit that I like. Random business idea. Honestly, fuck that shit. I get like caught up in trying to like chase money sometimes, and I realize I'm not even that fucking... I realized recently I don't even give a fuck about money. Like, the money I want... So I'm 16 now. By the time I'm 18, I want to have moved out of home. I want to be living in my own place. And so the money I'm kind of chasing, the money I want, is the money that gives me freedom, and not freedom to like cruise down fucking Dubai's main street in a Lambo. Bro, that I don't give a fuck. In fact, if I ever become that sort of person, I want somebody to shoot me in the fucking head, right? That's like actually kind of my nightmare life, to be that caught up in like materialism and just some bullshit, like whatever. Anyway, you get the point. So I'm not super focused on money or whatever. And sometimes I'll get a business idea that might actually work. So for that one, it was like I was going to learn a bunch of AI-based like video creation and production tools, and then try to like build some package of like content creation and maybe get some local businesses and do their social media for them or some shit. But I realized, one, am I even that fucking passionate about that? No. Do I want to just be focused on fucking money? And no. So I got some projects and shit which I care way more about, that are gonna take way longer to pay off. But like, anyway, that's just a side note. Yeah, I guess those are all the principles from How to Win Friends and Influence People. I made that a little while ago. A lot of these are really old, and I should probably take them down because they don't really, whatever anymore. This here is cool. So basically that's my music gear. That's just the pile where shit, that's my boxing gear. I haven't trained fighting in a while. I want to get back into it. Oh yeah, random music subject of what I got at school, which basically says I'm the best musician out of my grade of 300 retards. Great achievement. I'm not even, bro. I've got so many mates who are way better than me, but whatever. Anyway, I suppose I want to wrap it up there, but the point of this video was to record a video. I'm kidding. I actually have wanted to make this video for a while. It's a bit of a life update kind of video. Anyway, I hope you got value out of this. Basically, I just wanted to, yeah, I think I'm going into a period of time at the moment where I really just want to lock in on my goals, particularly with growing this YouTube channel, man. I love it. It's so fucking rewarding. It's so much fun. I feel like I have the kind of default set of, why did I just become Italian? I feel like I do actually have maybe the baseline talent / kind of gifts that suit this as a thing, as a pursuit and endeavor. I think I'm quite naturally not terrible at it. And I think I have just the right amount of arrogance and subtle narcissism to make it work as a content creator. And hopefully I have the self-awareness and maturity to not go down any of the little pitfalls or make the mistakes that I see so many fucking like influencers or like content creators make. Hopefully. I expect this video to get like maybe 30 views. Like it's not gonna be packaged well. I literally just wanted to make this for me to look back on in the future, but also I hope that out of the 10, 11, fucking maybe 50 people that watch this video, there's at least someone who is still watching at this point who resonates. I want you to know, yes, you're delusional, but don't stop being delusional. Back yourself. Just fucking back yourself. Try shit. You're like, I guess one of the goals I have is to just fail at a lot of things, because that means I'm getting one step closer to finding the thing I'm gonna succeed at. And I'm just trying to throw myself into life and yeah, be productive and work on projects and build this YouTube channel, but also just fucking live my life and enjoy being a 16-year-old. And yeah, if you are still watching, definitely fucking subscribe, because I think you're gonna like this channel. Take care of yourself. Keep pushing and pursuing goals, and just don't ever give up. Don't underestimate yourself. Stay unrealistic. Yeah, fuck the culture. We're pushing rocks.